Alright, y'all, hold on. I gotta go handle some business. Be right back out. Oh, hey y'all. How y'all doing? Hey Rodney, is that Rodney down there? Brooklyn, hey. Miss Lisa, hey. Crystal Beverly, hey. Everybody is here, y'all. I'm on my way to an appointment. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all, for some reason last night, I just decided that I was gonna unbraid my hair. And then I decided, oh, I'm gonna flat iron my hair. And baby, when I tell y'all, that was probably not the best thing for me to do. Because girl, y'all already know how our hair is. Girl, my hair went poof. Do y'all see my little puff ball? Girl, my little puff ball. I said, baby, I'm about to braid this stuff right on back down. I'm going to either braid it down or I'm going to give myself a sleek ponytail. But I think I'm going to go ahead with the sleek ponytail. Crystal, I haven't heard from you in a minute, sister. Yeah, I haven't heard from you in a minute. How are you doing? So yeah, I think I'm gonna just do a sleek ponytail. But the only thing is I didn't want all that gel up in my hair, so I gotta look at a few YouTube videos on how I could, mold my hair and get it, like brush it down, get it all flat and stuff. And then I'm gonna add like a little weave ponytail to it. Yeah, because really, I don't like doing my hair. And I really wish that, I'm thinking about getting some braids. And how I want the braids is I just want them braided up into a ponytail. I just want it braided up into a ponytail where I just really don't have to do nothing but put a scarf on it at night and wrap it up. But yeah, how are y'all feeling? I'm on my way to a doctor's appointment. I'm like super early, but I'd rather be early than late. So I don't have to be there until 2. It's 1:22. That way I get there. I'm not trying to fight traffic and all that. I love y'all. Hey, Brooklyn Hood from New York. New York in the house, baby. Y'all know what? Speaking of New York, I love New York. Tiffany Pollard, girl, that woman, she tickles me, honey. But yeah, I'm just out. I'm on my way to the doctor. Gonna go ahead and do my little checkups and things like that. Y'all make sure y'all are getting your checkups. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. Oh, and I need to get me some vitamins. That's what I need to get. I need to get me some vitamins, child. Yeah, I need to get me some vitamins. Have y'all been watching any of this content that's been out? I know I did like celebrity news, hot topics. Well, I did primetime mixer yesterday. I'm gonna review the Real Housewives of Atlanta today, and I'm gonna do some crime today. I'm gonna work on a little bit of crime because y'all said y'all like true crime, y'all like the celebrity news, y'all like what else was it that y'all like? Viral stories. Now, there's this one viral story that Nika Knight, she's covering. Well, apparently there was best friends, right? One of the best friends passed away, and the best friend then got with her man. Girl, I was like, are you serious? Girl, yes. So the girl then got with her unalive best friend's husband. I said, ain't no way. I just feel like certain things like that is very much so tacky, and it leads me to believe, like, how long have you had eyes on this man? And then it starts to make you to believe, like, damn, was you getting your little touchy feels in when I would turn my back? Or, what type of gestures was you giving to my man for him to be comfortable and to go with you after, I done left up out of here? I say that woman was interested in her best friend's man that whole time because, I mean, she acting like, somebody passed her the baton and gave her the permission. But yeah, so the sister, actually, I think the girl's two sisters, they are feeling a certain type of way about it. And I'm like, girl, I'll be feeling a certain type of way about it too. My brother-in-law sit up here and go and start dealing with my sister, oh no man, or my best friend. Hey, Universal Tea with Marie. Hey, how you doing, baby? Y'all, we gotta I barely be seeing y'all around. Where y'all be at? Hey, Tulsa, with your beautiful self. Tiffany messed up her face with all that bad surgery. I know. And you know what? She was very insecure. She was very insecure. So that's just kind of what happens. But yeah, I mean, when she got her big boobs, I was like, okay, yeah. But like you said, like even with the nose and stuff, you said, I'll always watch you. Thank you, boo. Jump out the bushes sometimes. And I don't know why. Are y'all getting this? Are y'all getting all y'all notifications? Because I don't get my notifications whenever y'all go live. I know I saw Rodney live the other day, and I didn't even get no notification. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have to unsubscribe to y'all and resubscribe, and hopefully that does something to the algorithm. But yeah, so like I said, I'm on my way to the doctor's, child. I got me a little, I'm trying out this new doctor. I don't know. I'm just, when it comes to medical and healthcare, y'all, I be so damn paranoid and scared because you just never know who you're gonna get. If y'all know anything about healthcare and black people, they're always gonna feel like, oh, we're lying and things like that, as far as like pain. And they teach this in medical school, black people can take pain. This is what they tell them. So, I just be a little skeptical on who I'm dealing with. And, there was one doctor that I had to leave because she just got the prying all into my business. It was just like, girl, this ain't got nothing to do with our appointment. I got insurance. Don't worry about how I got the insurance. I got the insurance. And she made me feel like she was about to go do a deep dive and call places and this, that, and the third. And she was like, what gender did you give them? And this, that, and the third. I was like, girl, let me get the hell up out of here. But she didn't cancel my policy. Okay. Yeah, she was doing way too much. Let me see. All right, y'all. We done made it to our appointment now. I'm here. I'm early, and what I'll do is I'll just go in 5 minutes early, but I don't gotta be there until 2. To be on time is to be early, and to be on time is to be late. Yes, honey. Oh, I wish I could have got one of those shady parking spots. Oh, there got one right there. Ain't God good? Hold on, let me get on up in here. Ain't God good? Okay. Yes, he is. Maybe I got me a shady piece. Yes. Okay. It ain't a lot of shade, but it's a little bit of shade. Any little piece of shade help. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and throw this thing and we got her in reverse, honey. We just need to park. And yes, honey, we have made it to our doctor's appointment. Girl, on time. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off. Oh, and let me pull my phone down because it's in the sun. You said, okay, I fell out the bushes. And you is cute, I must say. Have a great day. Thank you, Magnificent Tyler. Thank you, and you're beautiful as well. Yes, I get them all. Okay. You said I will promise. I promise. Okay. Listen here, and I wanna I've been I've been making myself available to work with other content creators like celebrity news and things like that. I do have a primetime mixer show where we cover celebrity news, viral topics, and true crime and all of those things. I will be using my banner. I will be using my banner for my primetime mixer for the shows that I do because that's just really what I want to do. He said, I remember I kept telling my doctor over and over again I was hurting. They even asked, do I think it's mental? Then bam, heart attack. See, that's what I'm saying. Yes. And so there was a situation that happened with me while I'm on Royal Detail. But when I'm able to talk about it, y'all gonna be like, what? When I'm actually able to talk about that situation, because I'm still on these little papers right now. But I just want to say, it wasn't a coincidence. It just really helped me investigate, and it's given me knowledge on how things work, because we can be blinded sometimes about certain things, or we could be a little bit naive. Oh, it wasn't that, or this, that, and the third. But yeah. So you said right after that you had a heart attack. Oh Lord. Yeah. And you know what? So I've been visiting different sectors, and I'm just at a point now, y'all, where I've done did the shock value. I've did all those things. And it's like, as I was riding today, I was thinking like Armand Wiggins, Storm Monroe, Tasha K, they were in the beef sector. They had to go through things and get experience to um, level up and get to where they are in their careers. So I was just thinking, everybody's journey as a content creator is definitely going to be different. I just say, just stay in your lane and mind your business. So the word of the day is mind your business. Mind your business. Can y'all agree? Word of the day is mind your business. Worry about what's going on with your channel. Worry about what's going on in your life, right? So my goal is to just mind my business. Whenever I want to get distracted with my content, I say mind your business, okay? Mind the business that pays. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can still get into the hot topics, and you know the mess is gonna come with it. That's just a given. But it's really minding my business and really focusing on my channel, on my growth. Y'all, I believe we're about, hold on, let me see how far are we away from 7K. Y'all, we are 17 away from 7K. So we are 17 away from 7K. Y'all make sure y'all get on y'all backup channels. Y'all come over here. Y'all subscribe to the channel. I feel like I'm going to hit 7K before my birthday, which is July the 5th. And actually, my birthday month is 7. 7 is a very important number to me. If y'all notice, my Cash App is beautiful 070707. So 7 is a very powerful number. Um, and yeah, I'm really excited. Uh, I'm on, oh, we're doing the 10 Commandment Challenge, y'all. If y'all want to join in, you just do it on your own. The 10 Commandments, just follow the 10 Commandments. We're doing a challenge on that. I just want to be a better person than what I was yesterday. I want to be a better friend than I was yesterday. I want to be better overall than I was yesterday. And God is using me. I do fellowship. I did my first fellowship sermon on this past Sunday, and I'm going to keep doing my sermons on every Sunday. Oh, is today Tuesday or Wednesday? Miss Lisa and I partnered up. She's going to be doing some Bible study. So if y'all want to do Bible study and, you know, want to come over and fellowship with us, Miss Lisa, I'm going to have to call you. If you're still in here, I'm going to call you later on and we're going to set up a time for tomorrow for us to do Bible study for the social media. Because a lot of these people, they need some prayer. They need to be loved. And they need somebody to tell them that they care about them, because some people, you know, they deal with things differently than we do. So I just want the Lord to use me. I said, if I'm gonna be used by anybody, it's gonna be the Lord that's using me. Okay, I want to be used up by the Lord. Okay, use me, Lord. You say you love that? Yes. I'm just, you know, it's like Universal. Now, Marie, you know how long we've been on here. You know the little kerfuffles that I've been in, and you know when my channel had got taken down. You remember those all about the tea days. Shoot, and even with Marcella, me and Miss Marcella, shoot, we didn't came a long way. We didn't came a long way. And she know my journey. I see hers too. And y'all keep her lifted up in prayer. Marcella out here, honey, swinging. She drop kicking, honey, doing flips, hitting cartwheels, and hitting the splits. Okay. Keep Marcella lifted up in prayer, honey. Because, honey, Miss Think is out here battling. Yes. You say, yes, we've been through some ish for real. Girl, tell them about it. Hey, Darlene, I ain't seen you in a minute. Queen Tulsa, oh my God, that's my sister, baby daddy. She is no longer here, and my dad is the fourth here, also no longer here. Who's your sister, baby daddy? Yes, and I have to replay Gamer Last Live. I have to replay her last live. I sure will keep her lifted. Okay. Darlene, what were you trying to say? You said Queen Tulsa, oh my God, that's my sister, baby daddy. She is no longer here. And my dad is the fourth here. Also no longer here. Okay, I don't know what that means. Mm. Well, yeah. We gotta definitely pull it together, honey, because I'm just in that space right now where God was like, he had told me last week, he was like, you need to get on there and you need to do a sermon. Not a, like a, don't call, he said, don't call it church, call it fellowship. So, Sunday fellowship. Yeah, because people, and just being mindful. Oh, and shout out to OKC Thunder, honey. They won the championship, honey. So shout out to OKC Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, they won the championship. But back up on this. Uh yeah, I just feel like I'm just in a different space right now. It's time to level up, and I have a whole reputation out here of, you know, ask the questions that people want to know, being entertaining, being comedy, all that. But now it's time to buckle down to get serious, because I am going to have my show one day. I am going to have my show. I don't know if it's going to be daytime or nighttime talk show, but it's coming. And the reason why I'm saying this right now is because my mouth is very powerful. And I'm speaking over my life. I will have that television show. I will have I will be wealthy. I am wealthy. I am. You said, no, my sister baby daddy is the 5th of July, and my dad B day is the 4th of July. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you definitely gonna have to come by here so we can celebrate for your brother and your sister, and my great grandmother. Her birthday is the 3rd, so we got the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. Okay. Yeah. So make sure you come on by, honey. We can definitely celebrate together. Um. Yeah. I knew what you were saying. Their birthdays. Mm-hmm. But yeah, y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it go. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Um, like I said, I'm just here. I'm early for my doctor's appointment. And yeah, I just wanted to come through and just let y'all know that hey, I'm okay, and just to show y'all some love. What's today? Tuesday? Girl, my damn appointment ain't till tomorrow. Well shoot, I can at least get some down. Girl, my damn appointment ain't till tomorrow. Y'all see how I be? Girl, my appointment ain't until Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. And I'm all out here in the parking lot, like, yeah, I'd have made it early. Mm. Well, they did need me to fill out some papers. So I guess I can go up in there. Child, listen here. When life be lifing, y'all, when I tell y'all life be lifing, like my world is so busy right now. When I tell y'all, Universal, Marie, can you believe that? Can you believe that? Oh, let me put my email in here, because I need y'all ladies to email me, or I'm gonna put the email, and I'm gonna put my show number in here for the ones that want to connect and do content together. And this is gonna be like no drama, no none of that. Like, girl, this is grown folks. This is grown folks' business. Okay, hold on. Let me put that on mute. Let me see. Let me put my email in here. So it's Tabloids Queen. So if anybody wants to work and do, Norris, are you coming by for the review this evening on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Tabloidsqueen@gmail.com. Are y'all coming back for my review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta this evening? And then I'm going to put the public show number, 405-437-4865. Okay, you said my sister was born 1 minute after the 4th, and my mother asked the doctor to change the time. He said that he can't do that. Uh, What time is the review? It's gonna be 6:05 your time. It'll be 5:05 Central. If y'all East Coast, it'll be 6, and if you're Pacific, it'll be 3:05. Yeah, I've been trying to like because I asked the supporters the other day. I was like, well, what do y'all want me to do? What do y'all want me to cover? And they voiced their opinions and concerns, and I was like, okay, cool, I got you. Yeah, sure did. But yeah, I'm just on a different wave, y'all. I'm doing something totally different, and it's to better me. I have too much talent to be sitting up. Okay, I have too much to offer this world, and now I'm just gonna follow my dreams. Oh, that went down the wrong way. But yeah, now it's time to get busy. And then, for the simple fact that, my kids, okay, they'll be back like this weekend, and then they'll be here for 2 weeks, and then they're gonna go back out for another 2 weeks. So, at least if I have like a schedule and stuff like that I'm trying to get used to, because a habit, you develop a habit in 3 weeks. So, I'm just trying to like put myself on a schedule. And I want to say, like, with this P Diddy case and stuff, it's really got everybody all over the place, because some people feel like he's innocent, some people feel like he's guilty. But like I've always told y'all, it's gonna be what's gonna happen is gonna be very unpopular. I feel like whatever the judgment is gonna be unpopular. I don't know which way it's gonna go, but it's just giving me unpopular. Unpopular. And I think that a lot of people are focusing on the Jane Doe, and how she was with him, and she wanted to upstage Cassie. And you're gonna find out that there were a lot of people trying to backdoor each other, because you got to think about it like this: for somebody that never had anything, they no, never had any money, never been around money or things like that. Yeah, it will make you uh 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 it'll make you, you know like, hey, second guess some stuff. Things that you said you may not would have done, you probably find yourself doing. So we don't know what happened. We just know that there is proof of this man putting his hand on that woman. Okay, now that is the proof. And this is my thing. This is why I really have a problem with it, because I grew up watching my daddy put his hands on my mom. And so, at one point in time, I thought that stuff was cute, or I thought that, this is love, because this is what I was taught, or this is what I was shown, or this is what went on in my house. And that's why it's so important for us to unteach ourselves certain things that we learned, growing up. Just because mom and daddy did it don't mean it's cool, and don't mean that it's right. And I think, we spend more time with our community and the younger generation, and tailor them to, act as, stand up citizens. I know, like, when I was younger and we were out for school, summer programs. I remember church on the move, bus on the move. They would come out to the projects, and they would get us. And these would be churches, like white churches. And they would come out, they have a whole big bus, and everybody would get on them buses, and we'll go to church, or we will I remember they took us to Worlds of Fun in Kansas. Oh, and that was First Baptist downtown, that church. Oh my God. Yeah, they took us to Worlds of Fun. So we need more community. These young kids, they are different than what we're coming up. They have different upbringings than what we have. You know what I'm saying? Girl, no, what the hell is he looking? Okay. They just have different upbringings, and if we can save a kid, let's save a kid. And that's real. We gotta take our community back. And let's be honest, with these younger generations of parents, they want to be their kids' friend. They want to be on the TikTok. They want to be doing the dance. You know what I'm saying? Want to be over there doing the dance. Oh, let's do this dance. No, let's get a book and let's read. No, let's go outside and let's build a garden. No, let's get hands on. How about we put the phones down? How about that? Hey, hey, Denny. Hey, Denny, how are you doing? You say, hey, Queen Tulsa. Hey, everyone. Hey, honey. We just in here having some real talk. Girl, I miss Denny. I'm sorry, my boy. Um, Child, I ain't gonna bother to tell y'all if y'all just now getting up in here. I was so excited. I'm like, I got me a doctor's appointment today. I'm gonna be a little early, girl. I get here, I'm sitting in the parking lot, and I happen to say, what is today? Today, Tuesday. My appointment ain't until Wednesday. Child, my appointment ain't until Wednesday. I done came up here. The appointment ain't until 2 o'clock. So I'm like, oh, I'm on time. To be on time is to be early. To be late is to be on time. Girl, I really thought I was doing something. Hey, what's up? Stephen, Princess Sheba, how you doing, honey? We just on here having some real talk. Hey, Universal C. Hey, Princess Sheba. LOL. I did that before, girl. Woo, woo. I'm over here, but you know what? I still needed to come up here, so it's good. But I was thinking that I had scheduled it to where I could knock everything out at once, and I'm a day early. Okay. Thank God I'm not a dollar short. Get into that. Okay. Ciao. I'm just making sure I do what I need to do. I've been in a little funk. I don't even want to call it a little funk. I've just been in warrior mode, prayful mode, because there was pew pew on Juneteenth here, and one of my cousins, got pew pewed. Uh huh. At the Juneteenth event, and they said that it was a 22-year-old, a descendant, lost his life, and I think I'm gonna have I think I'm gonna have a segment on that. I think I'm gonna have a segment on it because when I tell y'all I was frustrated, I was emotions all over the place. You said, but kudos to you for being efficient. Absolutely. Princess Sheba, hey, oh my God, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's good. She's still alive. Of course, she woke up and she was under all those medications, and she was like, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I guess that's a rap song that's out. I guess that yeah, it was some rap song she was singing. Queen Tulsa, respectfully, you are a black woman of the trans experience. Speaking as an LGBT member myself, we have to stay ready so we don't have to get ready. Listen here. You ain't said nothing but a word. Warrior mode is our default mode. Yes. I'm just, yeah. Warrior mode is activated, and that's just what it is. Yep. Yep. That's just where we are, and I'm okay with that. You know. And even like this year I had to make you said black LGBTQs understand this. Absolutely. And see, this is the thing, like, you know, as far as our community, right? When we talk about community, like, let's talk about being black first and everything else that, that follows. And I was just looking at, I was from this perspective, us in the community, right, that are living out our truth. But then we have individuals that dabble and entertain the girls or the guys or the queers or whatever in the community. But these people have a protection. It's like they have a mask that they get to wear, right? And at first I thought, shoot, living under the radar and things like that was cool, but really it's not. The people that are in the closet, they are the most stressed, depressed, and out of shape and out of mind. Their minds are twisted up, they have the real issues. And then when you talk about mental health is real. You got people saying, oh, well, you crazy and you don't know who you are, but you got individuals out here that identify as heterosexual. I want y'all to look at the crimes that they commit. Look at the crimes that you say trans commit and do a comparison. Do a comparison. Because if we want to get down to the nitty gritty of it all, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you gay, this, that, and the third. You was touched as a kid. Well, who touched? Who was doing the touching? Now, that would be something to wake up. See, but I don't think everybody's ready for that conversation. But guess what? If you get ready, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So these conversations, yeah, I'm just gonna bring it from the dome, straight up from because sometimes I'll schedule my shows. Sometimes I'll just be doing like this is a pop up, and whatever come to my mind or whatever pop up in my head, I'm gonna I'm gonna talk about it. Yes, you said, but self care is important too. So make sure you take a moment to take care of yourself. Yes, yes, ma'am. Tell it, not necessarily. It depends on why folks fly under the radar. That's it. That's it. Flying under the radar. That's the word that I was going to. That's the word that I was looking for. Some do it out of self hate. You are right. But some do it because they know who they are and they don't owe anyone any explanation. And that is true. And that is true. But when it becomes violent, but when you start adding people into your secrets, right? And the reason why you said hashtag still not trans is a hashtag for a reason. Peep this out. There was this conversation can go so many ways. And when you talk about church, because when I had came out or whatever, my mom and them, they figured out everything, whatever. First thing they wanted to do was take me to the church. And little did they know, sometimes the church, you taking me to the church, you probably, thank God you didn't expose me to the wrong one, because then it would have been, oh, well, let me do the mentor. And then the stories that I'm hearing, some of these pastors be out here taking advantage of these people. Yep. Some of these pastors be out here taking advantage. And also, some of the people that be in the congregation be wanting the moment with the pastor or the first lady. I just seen on King Jive show yesterday. There's this pastor named Fred Matthews. Baby, let me tell you something. This dude came on there. This dude said that he was over there going up and down in that man's behind, and he said he left something up in there. And he said when that man went home and cleaned it out, I said, "Oh Lord." This man said that he's been in this business for since he was 19. I think he's 25 now. He said he's 25. He and it sound like he said he didn't put no glove on it. He just went up in them and let it out. You see, I know this firsthand. One of the churches my estranged mother used to work for was a convicted PDF. Thankfully, nothing ever happened to me. But yeah, see, man, you said one of the pastors. Oh yeah. Well, now, I mean, I fellowship. I'm so happy that I have a place to fellowship now. And that's on my channel because I can feel safe. I've been hurt by the church before. You know what I'm saying? And so, and guess what? He was not trans. Absolutely. You said he got fired years later for messing with a young man. Lord Jesus. Uh-huh. And even sometimes in these relationships, these dudes will get with a woman to get close to their sons. Mm-hmm. To get close to their sons. If they're into men like that. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's what you call the in-house D. Because my stepdaddy tried that with me one time. Like, like he wanted to get something going on. Boy, please. What? It freaked me out. It freaked me out. Freaked me the hell out. And it was like, so the first time it was like, I remember it. We stayed in Stone Mountain, and I was in my room. I think I had just gotten out the shower, and I was in my room. Got my music on. Cause if anybody knows me, they know I love music. So I got my music on, oiling myself up. Making sure I oil myself up and things like that. He come knocking at the door. I don't know who I was there that day, but he come knocking at my door. Uh, Talking about some. Oh my God, that lady looked like Keisha. Rest her soul, Miss Keisha. Damn, that woman looked like Miss Keisha. I love you, Miss Keisha. That must be Miss Keisha coming down from heaven. Okay. Um, so I was in my room. I was rolling up, getting myself together. He knocked at the door. I'm like, who is it? He announces himself, and he's like, open up the door. I'm like, I'm getting dressed. Open up the door. We got the same thing. Girl, I ain't hear nothing. I'm just like, I'm not opening up my door. I didn't open up my door. Yep. Stone Mountain, Georgia. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, so that was one occasion. Oh my God, it's so many occasions, but I'll tell you the second one. So this one, this one happened in Jonesboro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to Stevenson, Denny. Um, but so this one happened in Jonesboro. So I'm sitting on the couch, and child, this man wants me to rub his feet. And girl, before you know, he like laying on the couch, and he gonna toot his ass up. Man, I stopped rubbing that man's feet and got the hell on. Mm-mm. Because this was a thing, like, now that I'm noticing certain things, like, mm-mm. Like, some of the things that he was doing, he was getting off to. Like, now that I'm, older and, like, now, like, girl, please. And see, he had money. So he had money, right? And I ain't even gonna lie to you. Child. Oh, I can't wait till baby, I can't wait till I drop my book. And that's the thing right now. So I'm in the process. The book has already been written. We're just in the process of getting it on book form. So the book is complete. My book is complete. I have 17 chapters. It's a memoir. Y'all, I done been through some shit, but I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. Okay, you said something about Georgia. You from near my neck of the woods. I'm from Atlanta, by the way, of Nashville, Tennessee. Used to live in Stone Mountain. Oh, hell no. He was trying to groom you. He was trying to get you used to it so he, so he could go for the kill. And you were younger and he thought he could manipulate. You should have never had to deal with that. I'm sorry. But you know what? I didn't, when you're young, you don't think about these things. Like, you just like you just want to just be, but I had a gift. So I kind of knew that, I knew to protect myself. I knew not to open up that door. I knew not to open up that door because I don't want you to see me. Like I said, I am not dressed. But child, if I tell y'all some of the stories with him and other people in my family, bitch, you gonna gag. You will gag. You will gag, honey. Y'all, hold on. You said that crap isn't on you, that's on him. But I'm glad you were able to protect yourself. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, what time is it? Okay, it's 2:05. I'm gonna go in here because I gotta do some. Oh, and then okay, I gotta go in here. I gotta do some paperwork right quick, and then I need to drop these clothes off to a donation center. I'm not gonna do it at Goodwill because they sell the clothes. I need to take it by one of these nonprofit organizations where they give the clothes back because these people shouldn't be having to buy no clothes if they need it. God said if somebody need clothes, you clothe them. God ain't say charge them. Okay. So that's what you do when you donating your stuff. Take it to like churches or nonprofit organizations where they can give it out to community for free for those that can't afford. Might need a clothing closet to go through. You know. But all right, I love you all. Let me go ahead and get in here and handle my business. And thank y'all for, just sitting and rolling with me. And y'all, when I tell y'all, life, life is lifing, and yeah. And we're just rolling on a river. Okay. All right, y'all be safe out there. Have a great day on purpose. I love you. And if nobody told you today, you are important. And you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Okay. Talk to you later.